Hello, my name is Brandon Du. I'm one of the co-chairs for the CFA Society in St. Louis Research Challenge Committee. And today, I just want to go over a few slides with you about the Research Challenge, and hope we'll see you in the future during some of our challenge events. Starting from this slide 2, gives some of the resources that you can always go to find out more about Research Challenge, either by searching the CFA Institute Research Challenge or the CFA Society St. Louis Research Challenge, where you will be able to find the previous challenge videos, information, the past winners as well, not only for the local level from the St. Louis website, or from the Institute, where you will see the global winners for the past year as well as their presentations. So what is the Research Challenge? It is a worldwide competition researching on the stock among the schools from different parts of the globe. And typically it's organized by the local CFA society volunteers, and every student team will consist of 3 to 5 students. And the job is to research on a public traded stock that the local society invited every year. For example, if you are in the St. Louis region, then we'll invite a St. Louis public firm for you to research on. And we typically change the company every year. And so it's great kind of real life experience as an equity research analyst. So not only you will get to write the report, but also like this screen showing the past year's winner is from the University of Sydney. So there's a lot of networking opportunities you get exposed to because of the COVID. That's why the students were doing the final through the Zoom versus in-person event. And typically a lot of students, 6,000+ students, 11+ university involved from almost 100 countries participating every year. And I just want to show you this most recent year's challenge kind of levels. It might change in the future, but let's give you some ideas where it starts off from the local society, just like St. Louis Society, New York, Hong Kong Society, all those 120 local society start, and then you advance to the sub-regional for every winner, also the 120 areas, and then the regionals level, you get to compete with the students from the same kind of a continent, or maybe in the same kind of a big regional area. Eventually, you are advanced to the global final if you keep winning throughout the way. And during the final, it will be a live broadcasting. That's a lot of networking opportunity and media exposure as well. So that's why, as we mentioned earlier, great media exposure, real lifetime experience as an equity analyst, and also good resume builder, along with a networking opportunity with thousands of volunteers and students from other parts of the country and the globe. And typically for the CFA Society St. Louis, give some vouchers for the winning team, 1,000 per student for the first place. And there's just some additional benefit we typically give. And in this table, you can see all those past winning teams from the St. Louis area, as well as the company we have invited. Some of the big names you might recognize: Emerson, Express Scripts, Spire, Belden, Post Holding, and most recently, Enterprise Financial Services. And also, actually 2 weeks ago, as I was recording this video, as of the March 2021, we just finished our the final presentation for the Owning Corporation. And in the future, we might repeat on some of those companies, but you will never know until you participate in. We'll let you know which company to research on. And this most recent challenge, we have teams from many different universities locally, and every team you can see is matched with a financial advisor as well as a mentor helping them throughout the process. So you're not alone doing the research challenge. There's at least two kind of volunteers, we call advisor mentor, helping you all the time. And also you get to discuss with your teammates all the time throughout the entire 5, 6, or 7-month period, depending on how far you can go to the challenge. And some of the slides are showing the past winning teams photos. We have not updated the 2021 winning team yet. Actually, 21 winning teams from the SIU Carbondale, so Southern Illinois University of Carbondale. But you can tell the winning teams are from the different schools throughout the years. And you can watch this slide later on, give you some of the ideas, the timeline, the report session first. You also get to hear the content presentation. Later on, there's a final presentation you give to the judges about the research challenge to show your research. And the winning team will be determined based on the combination of scores from your written report as well as the final presentation. And I want to go over the rules too much here. You can read later on by yourself if you're interested. And same thing to the advisor, mentor. There's some rules, how many hours they can spend for each team on different levels. And some ethics resources you can read and learn by yourself on the CFAi Institute website as well, which I would always recommend the student to read on, because if you take the CFAi exam, ethics always at least 10 to 15% of weighting for each level of the CFAi exam. And you can also find some sample reports, as I mentioned, on the CFAi Institute Research Challenge site. And some of the scoring part, you can tell for the ESG, environmental, social, and governance, is incorporated into our scoring already for not only the report session, but also the final presentation. So something you can think about in the future when you participate in the research challenge. If you want to get a really nice score, some portion of your presentation and report will be focusing on the ESG factors. And as I mentioned, this most recent year, we invited Olin Corporation, the CFO, and also Senior Vice President give a talk about the company first before students started the research. So it's just like an equity analyst, you get exposures to the public traded firms executive directly. And after the event, you also get to ask questions. And next year or in the future years, if you participated, you will still have that ability to network with the company executive directly. And hopefully we'll switch to in-person event next year. So you get to talk to the face-to-face, just like a real earnings call. And yeah, I think that's all I want to cover today. But if you have any questions, feel free to go to the CFAi Institute website, or maybe reach out to me directly by finding my contact at the CFAi Society in St. Louis by searching my name, Brendan Du, BRENDANDU, or just search my name on LinkedIn. I'm more than happy to answer any questions you have about either the CFAi Research Challenge or the CFAi Society in general, or even some other career aspect. Feel free to reach out to me or any of the volunteers we have in the CFAi Society, and I hope to see you sometime in the future.